Oh my. It is the Big Time Show. Hey, everybody. Hey. This is just the setup for tomorrow's show. Welcome to the people that are on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope and live right now. Welcome to the ones that are listening or will be listening to this on Podbean. Welcome again to the Big Time Show podcast. I'm just going to be with you guys just for a few moments, just a few moments. Listen, have y'all calmed down yet? That's really all I want to know today. Have you guys calmed down yet? Have from our last show? Have you guys calmed down? Some of you probably have not calmed down. What's up? This is just a preview show. Hey, Leonard, what's going on, man? Listen, Leonard, just whichever show, page you watching me from, whether it's my personal page or the Big Time Show page, just turn on the live notifications. It'll pop up on your phone or whatever. You'll be able to catch me as soon as, if you got the time. As long as you turn on the live notifications, you'll be able to catch me when I go on. Tomorrow's show will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. 3 p.m. Central Time on tomorrow. We will be, of course, having another edition of the Big Time Show podcast. Hopefully, a lot of you guys will join me if you don't mind. Whether you're listening to me by Podbean or here on Facebook or here on YouTube or here on Periscope, you can join me either way. I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. We will continue our talk from on this Tuesday, where we just simply ask the question: have y'all calmed down yet? That's what I want to know. The last show we had, I know a lot of us were worried. We were stressed out because of what the Cowboys would not do as far as free agency goes. And to some of you, they still haven't done it. They still haven't signed the right people. But, on the surface, it may seem that way. But in looking at some of these guys that was signed, is not as bad as what you may think it is. It's just not the splash that we were looking for. And so we'll talk about all that on tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will hang with me on at 3 p.m. We'll be sharing this, of course, with all the different pages that we are on, and hopefully we'll have a good time on tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Central Time. What I found out, I have to say Central Time because on Podbean, the podcast service that I use. It is a world podcast type of situation where everyone across, of course, the United States, but Podbean is all over the world. And so, for instance, in the United States, on my last show, I had some people that were listening all the way from Oregon, the state of Oregon, and Washington, all the way over there on the West Coast. So you have to tell them what time it is because, there's a time difference, in certain parts of the state. So you have to say that, and yet along the world also. It could be daytime here and, of course, be 2 a.m. somewhere else. So you have to tell these people the time, and hopefully people will join. But I will see you guys on tomorrow as we talk about free agency and and the draft and what do we think that need to be done in these last couple of weeks. We'll talk about Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones, of course, also. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time, here on the Big Time Show podcast. For those of you that do not know, that the show can be heard also on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. All of these platforms are where this podcast can be heard. So if you have an account at one of these places here that you see on your screen, why don't you just go there and follow me there? You can listen to me there, but here's the trick. You cannot listen to me live on when I go on live. The show has to be uploaded so you can hear it. You can't hear me live on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter. Well, Twitter you can because that's Periscope at the same time if you got that. LinkedIn and Tumblr. So all of these platforms is where my podcast is being heard. So if you have an account there, even if you listen to me on Facebook, why don't you help your boy out and just go follow that? Go to your one of these social media platforms and just follow my show there. Follow the podcast there. Who knows? You can't check me out live. You may don't have the time to listen to me live. You can always listen to one of those platforms there and catch up on the show that I just did. Usually it takes somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes for the show to upload. So I think maybe even less than that. And all you have to do is go there and check it out. So I appreciate you guys that have followed the podcast since I've been doing this since August. I appreciate any kind of support, or if you just lent me your ear for the time that we're on. I appreciate that so much. I'm thinking about doing something. I saw something Sunday night that I did. I really just wanted to come on briefly just for what I call, at least that particular talk I called it preacher talk. Most of you know that I am an assistant pastor here in Memphis, preacher, bishop, and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about doing Sunday night talk. And I was on real late. It just happened like that. And it's not about for me, it won't be about just another moment for preaching. I never wanted to do that type of stuff. I really want to tackle kind of like church topical issues that may be going on in church, or it's not necessarily for a Bible study or a preaching opportunity on that. And I'm thinking about doing that. I think we had fun on Sunday night, so there may be another edition for that. So there's a possibility that I might be coming on 3 times a week now. I think that would, I think that might help a little bit. You just never know who you might be helping, and you know how I am. As long as I can help just one person, I'm good. I'm not trying to, I'm not doing a numbers check on seeing who I've, as long as one person is helped or one person is good, then I'm good. Because that is what the Lord intended for that person here. So keep that in mind. I really haven't made the decision yet on that, but I thoroughly enjoyed that last Sunday night. I might do that this Sunday night. I might. But but on Saturday, without a doubt, 3 p.m. I'll be here. 3 p.m. We're gonna crank this thing up. We're gonna have some fun on Saturday afternoon tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time. Come hang with me. Come give me a little of your time if you can. If you're not, hey, I appreciate it. You can give me 15 minutes or 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whichever one you want to do. I'm good with it. Just come hang with me for a minute and we'll see exactly what happens. So 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The Big Time Show podcast will go down one more time. All right. We are fastly approaching, believe it or not. I am coming up on my 100th show. Can you believe that? It's coming up. Oh Lord, hey, my wife is here. Hey, hello, Lori. I see you. I meet you at the place. They just got through. That's between me and my wife. So there you go. Uh, I'm coming up on my 100th show. I believe tomorrow will be my 87th show. I believe on tomorrow. I believe it is either 87 or 88. I have to check it out. But I am coming up on my that particular show, and I must admit, this is just a hobby of mine that is, turned into a little, something a little bit more than what I originally had. I didn't know that it would turn out like this. I've been blessed by it. Some people like to hear what I have to say. Some people follow me. Some people have supported me in my effort here. Some people have supported me through advertising, and some people have supported me, of course, through Cash App, as you can see there on your screen. If you want to become a patron of this show, there it is there on your screen, $ and the Big Time Show. If you're on Podbean right now listening to me, or we'll be listening a little bit later on, you can just click that button that says become a patron and just follow those simple instructions, and it'll take care of itself. If you want advertising, I've had advertisers that have advertised on this show. You have to inbox me if you want to do that. Inbox me at the Big Time Show. Let me do this. Let me do that. I guess I'm trying to be incredibly professional right now, right? Okay. Here's my email. Those that want to advertise possibly with this show, it is available for a minimum fee. You already know that. I mean, this is a business, so hey, don't get mad at me. Let's see here. There it is. If you want to do that, email me there, the Big Time Show 3@gmail.com, or you can inbox me. If you're on Facebook right now, then it's obvious how you can inbox me, just my personal page, Douglas Lewis Brooks Jr., and inbox me and just let me know you're interested, and I'll take care of you from there. If you're on YouTube, again, follow me at Douglas Brooks Jr., Douglas L. Brooks Jr. You'll see that. And you can inbox me there as well. If not, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching me, then I'll put the email up. This is a way you can get in contact with me again. If you're on Periscope, you should see the same thing there, the Big Time Show 3@gmail.com. That's all you have to do, and we'll take care of it from there. Again, tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Central Time, the Big Time Show podcast will go down again, and we will be ready for it. All right. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. at 3 p.m. And as you leave, y'all come on, clap your hands as I leave you now. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. at the Big Time Show.